Welcome, Cappies. This is your weekly reading for October 20th through 26th. I'm doing something a little differently. It's a pick a card. You can choose either pile 1 or group A, or you can choose group B here. Please do meditate on your reading, whatever intuition guides you to which your weekly reading applies to you. You may choose. If you need some more time, you may pause the video here. Sometimes both readings can apply to you, or sometimes they just don't this week. Alright, let's get started. Group A. Group A, your ego here is a bit high today. You're separating yourself from others. Cutting yourself out from a group here. You're crossed by a King of Pentacles, Earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This can also resemble a boss figure or someone with a little higher power. You do feel like you're in a situation of the Hangman here. Nope. You're in an energy of limbo, waiting here. Not really committing to a situation. In your recent past here, you have been going through some type of daydreaming, imaginative stuff here, wanting, yearning. Something here has just been on your mind lately, daydreaming. Your action cards here is a bit passive. You do have some type of plans in mind here, but you're not really taking much action going on. Waiting for those ships to come in. It's a type of energy where you order something online and you're just in a period of waiting, or you send something out and they have to wait. For the other person that you're dealing with here, there is some type of change with them, the relationship going on. It could be dealing with past energy here, ex, or someone from the childhood, or someone else recently from the past. But let's see what that is about. There's a change in either the workplace here. You can also be dealing with some type of marriage or married couple or something of that nature here, commitment. Someone here is feeling more experienced, having moved on from the past, and now has grown, more experienced here in regards to your situation. And it seems like they're cutting off someone here. With this other person here is cutting someone off or having to face a battle alone. This is the widower card as well. Maybe some of you may be going through a divorce situation, or may be experiencing someone in a divorce situation, going through some type of divorce situation, or just cutting someone off. It could be like some of you could be having maybe quit your job or thinking about quitting because you're being passive right now, thinking just about moving on from this here, but it shows that this other person here is like they they feel like someone here has more experience, right? It's like they have more of an idea of how to handle their situation. So there's this energy of cutting someone off here, or having to face something alone on their own here, maybe giving a task, maybe having given a task by someone here, maybe a boss figure, and then just that person has a deadline to face, and they're on their own. Your subconscious right now here, what you're going through right now is balancing out your emotions and your thoughts and what's really going on here with you for this week. You're balancing those emotions and not really being swayed to influence with your thoughts, desires. It doesn't look like here you're being offered something, or someone here is being offered some type of new situation, your new beginnings with an offer or desire. Please clarify the fire end. Having moved on from the past here, an energy of emotions of moving on from the past here, dealing with the family. It can be also with family, or enjoying time with family as well, experiencing your money, your riches here, time off, personal matters here. It looks like here there was a bit of pressured decision making going on recently, or will happen. So someone may be offering something here, putting whatever it is behind them, offer, and then enjoying time, and then there's this something here is offered and feeling pressured to make a decision here. Your outcome for this week here is a completion to this cycle here, whatever it is that's changing currently for you with this other person. Maybe, let's clarify. You can be dealing with money here. You've been offered dealing with money or finances here. The earthly matters are going to also be other things like investment, the self here. There is some type of energy here of rejection. Whatever is being offered to you is not really like too hype. You're not too hyped about it. It's not really a feeling of boredom here. Some people would call this the rejection energy as well. It's like, I'm not really sure about what this is here. Completion here for this week. So the decision here made is gonna complete. Let's see. Further clarifying. It looks like, even though for some of you here, even though whatever is being offered here is not really, it just doesn't is not really suited, or it's not really to your satisfaction or someone's satisfaction here. It doesn't look like it may be taken still. because you have this energy here, and this is about when you know something's bad for you, but you go for it anyways. The other card here, it's like addictions, entrapment here to the situation. It could be about money. Maybe you're experiencing some money issues, or yeah, in regards to this relationship with this other person. And that is it for this reading here. Let's move on to Group B. Do stick around, that Group B may still apply to you. I'll be also doing an advice reading as well as something else that you may need to know about this overall. This is Group B. So for some of you Capricorns here, Group B here, it looks like that the first reading has carried over as well. It seems like that you are in a position of making some type of decision here. Although something doesn't feel right about the decision you're trying to make here, something's still not right, there's still more information you need to know. You are feeling burdened here this week. And right now, you do have an energy or emotion. You'll be feeling a little regret too, as well. Maybe about whatever decision is that you're making here, or have probably already made a decision here. Though even something didn't feel right, now you are maybe feeling some regret here, and another burden as well this week. In the past year, someone did offer you some type of proposal, offer you a cup, offer something to you here. It could be money, work, or finances here as well. With this other person here, they are in a position where they're making up for losses here. They're coming back here, making up for losses. You do feel regret for some reason. Let's clarify. Why do you feel regret? This popped out. I'm just going to take it. A feeling of solitude right now. Some of you are maybe at home or at rest, meditating, pondering, or just resting, recovering from the situation here, feeling at loss. Your decision maybe have been influenced by a third party situation here. There's other people involved with this, other people involved here. It can be also from a partying, gossiping, or gathering of some type, which influence which is the decision is about. Let's clarify this other person. Let's hear why the 5 of Cups. Regretting here, so maybe it seems like a soulmate here, soulmate energy here. It can also be like just a co-workers, like or family members or close friends here offered something here, and it shows that you may have denied it. Some of you may have denied this offer here, and so you're feeling this regret, and now you're just at home right now just pondering, like, I should have just taken that here, and things feel slow right now. Let's clarify the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles shows making up for some things, like whether or not you took their offer here, they're still made up. Like they still, it didn't really affect them. They just had other options. They couldn't, or other like plan B, and that's what they're going through. They have a plan B here. Regardless of whether or not you helped them or this other person here, they did have maybe a time plan B, or it shows that feeling hopeful, yeah. So if you feel like you hurt this other person, don't worry about it. Like, they're still happy. Yeah, this other person that you're dealing with here, or group, or is that they're feeling happy, like, or like they don't really, it doesn't matter to them, even if whether or not you rejected their offer here. But it seems to be bugging you. It's not really much so that, although there's this energy, it's like the emotion of regret here. It seems to be bugging you a little. But this other person here, it shows that they're not really affected. There will be some last minute communications here happening this week. It may be abrupt, or it may be a big event, or I wouldn't say big event, but maybe something as small as a simple text message for like a few seconds or a minute, and then that's it for your entire week. Or it can be some big decision making here as well. But last minute communication. So why is that here? It's like reaching out still. Someone here maybe still continued to reach out. Maybe some of you here maybe have felt lost, but don't worry about it, as with the other person here will come back again with some type of another offer here for you at the last minute here. But you still have to think about it. At the outcome, you're still gonna have to think about it. Yeah, there's more options here available to you. So, for some of you, it can be that this other person, even though you feel lost, this other person is still gonna come back with something else. And yeah, with something else here, and then but you're still like a thinking process. It's like, oh, I have to think about that too. Let's see whether or not you take this. Okay. Whatever it is that, for that situation for this week, something was hidden here. And if you have the Tower moment, which is where hidden things come to light, here, truth revealed about your situation, it shows that someone's making some efforts here, maybe to discover a truth. Something comes crashing down, and then there's effort, it's going forward. So it's crashing down here, or some type of truth revealed, where it's decision making here going on, and then effort here. Now someone's coming back here, a little strong, but something is hidden here still from you. some of you here in a hermit mode, and it seems that still making a decision here, thinking about and planning. Your outcome is just really thinking right now. You're just gonna think about it. And then it ends there. Making new plans for the future, seems. High Priestess, or something is off for the High Priestess. Something's hidden here. It seems that there is this energy of building a new business, a startup here, but it's not really the case. It's more like a new cycle, like a way in your relationship here. Like there's another, something has opened up. Whatever is hidden here, it shows here that Three of Swords here, energy. Betrayal, third party. Maybe this can just be a feeling, or this can be an outcome. I can't really say for sure here. There's also here, someone here is feeling left out in the code, being pushed away here, turned away. Someone came for something, but they're being turned away. Some betrayal energy here. Someone let down. Something hidden here. Truth. Making an effort. Your overall is planning, though. Planning ahead. Looking forward. Offensive distance. That is it here for your reading here. I'm going to move on to your advice reading. What advice is there for Capricorn from October 20th to the 26th? Something that you need to know or do. It's for the positive. It shows here feeling defensive right now. There's some positive energy here going on. Environmental energy here. Positiveness, not really caring, or just being positive, toxic positivity, or just not really paying attention to the negatives here. You are feeling a little defensive here, as it shows here. Faded outcome. It shows here your obstacle is happiness. I'm not sure what that is about. What you need to do here, it says here to what you want for yourself. You need to know what you want for you here. Maybe be sly as well. It's like play that game. For this other person here, fast movement, traveling, they're moving quickly. Trying to move forward, trying to move on here. Things are moving fast right now, so you got to get on board with it. Make a proposal or an offer here that is more beneficial to you. It shows here. What is it that you want is the advice. Let's clarify this here. Ten of Cups is an obstacle right now because someone here is feeling reserved. You guys are feeling reserved. Maybe about arguing with this other person here. You don't really want to hurt this person. Obstacle, feeling happy, or this person here. I feel like you don't really want to hurt this person here, or like a loved one maybe. So you're being a little more reserved, kept, keeping your feelings hidden here. It shows here that, you don't really want to do this fighting energy or argument going on, but you feel like stuck now. You feel trapped in your head, your thought process. You have all these thoughts in your head, and now you feel trapped about it because you can't really do much about it. Because maybe you feel like this other person here, someone you care about, you don't really want to hurt them, but it shows here that your obstacle or what you need to do here maybe is like, maybe you really have to just, the advice here they're giving you, or something that you need to know here for a positive outcome is, what is it you want for yourself here? Why don't you just grab all the swords here that's already sitting there and leave them, these two swords here and whatever, and grab everything else for yourself. Your outcome here is the Queen of Wands. Having more authority or more control in your situation. This is the advice reading here. Take it with a grain of salt. You don't really have to do this. Sometimes when I do this as well for myself, I just present as alternative or option that I can think of, but sometimes I don't really take this here as advice. But it's something that's nice to have in mind here. It's always refreshing. Let's look at what didn't show up for your reading this week. The Lovers, a love decision here. Didn't show up. This is what you haven't or will not be experiencing for this week. Although I do feel like that maybe this is an energy you will be feeling, or you have felt this week here, so maybe that may not apply. Let's see here. Experiencing a masculine energy this week. That didn't show up. Manifesting something didn't show up this week. Feeling stress, anxiety, cannot sleep for this week. That didn't show up. So that's good. Lots of communications, text messaging, or having to do with traveling didn't show up. If you were expecting that, then that's not really happening, or it's not really most likely may not happen this week here. some type of spying here, like information gathering going on, intelligence or spying or something like that doesn't present itself this week here for you. Being pampered, sex, or having everything didn't show up for this week. Presenting yourself or feeling the quality of work or skill craftsmanship here has not shown up. So there might not be some hard work going on here. The Ten of Swords didn't show up for you, so things can still change. And that is it. Though you may not find clarity at this moment, this week for you, because the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords have not shown up. Alright, that is it for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I do weekly readings, so please do follow, like, subscribe, comment also down below if this applied to you, if this resonated with you, if you liked it. And sure, yeah, I do weeklies, so please don't forget to do those. That really helps a lot. Again, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks for watching. Bye.